Bugger. Been shat on by a bloody bird. We're rolling? Hello, all ye faithful. It's your humble narrator, Oliver Walker, come to join you again with our new special, The Truth About Cannibalism. This week, we're on location in the Wop Wops from an undisclosed location off the coast of our native New Zealand. The mission? To meet with a local cannibal society and prove to you they are more mate than foe. We will be back with you shortly once we make way into the island. Okay, cut. Cameras off? Yes, or cut. Peter, the cameraman, confirms. It's rank out here, isn't it? I'm already naked and we've only just started. You're doing great, babe. Remember how important this trip is to end the injustices against lifestyles alternative to ours. Olivia, Oliver's wife, reassures him. Yeah, I know it. I'm here, ain't I? Just let me smoke a durry before we go tramping through the jungle. Peter rolls his eyes, but pulls out a smoke of his own. Don't take too long, Oliver. I'm excited as. I think I'll have myself a lolly to snack on in the meantime. Can you believe it? All the years of planning and we finally made it here. This is going to change the world. Oliver and Peter exhale smoke and nod. These poor people, they've been maligned for so long, eh? She continues. Now we'll be able to share that they're people like you and me, only with different preferences. You couldn't be more right, Olivia. Think of the ratings. Oliver enthuses. Don't be an egg, Oliver. It's about more than viewership. This is an opportunity to make a difference. This is why we got started in this business, or don't you remember? Yes, babe, I do remember. Thank you for reminding me. Peter, have a piece of chutty. Peter reaches for a stick and nods. At least our breath won't smell as bad as this island. Your breath is bitter, but you still smell Scotty, mate. Let's have at it then. Yes, let's. Olivia agrees, jumping up from her temporary rock. Peter, I think you should roll camera the entire time from here on out. That way we don't miss anything for the documentary, eh? Yes, but can you keep your comments to yourself then? We'll edit that out. We're live, we can't edit that out. All right, everyone. Oliver returning. He snaps back into character. Here with my lovely wife Olivia and making our way into the jungle. Say hi, babe. Hello. She waves with great enthusiasm. We'll be with our guests in a jiffy, but have a squiz at the beautiful and curious sights around while we walk. Cut? Peter suggests. Don't cut, damn it. We just started rolling. Oliver shouts. Just speed this part up or something. It doesn't... We're live, mate. We aren't actually that far, babe. Bugger. Fine. Just give us another minute or so, then cut, and we can pick up again when we get there. Hello! Oliver here again. And Olivia. We have arrived outside the Kai Tangata Society, and there are heaps of things to show you today. The Kai Tangata are a rich and storied people whose culture deserves immense praise. The irony is they have just lived off the coast of New Zealand all along. Our neighbours, in fact. Right you are, Olivia. Our neighbours, but not the kind to come and ask for sugar. These lovely people feast only on the finest of delicacies, which many of us have never come close to trying. Human flesh. I know what you're thinking. Gross, disgusting, revolting even. But this island suffered a great famine in the 1970s, and its inhabitants ate everything else that moved or grew, later adapting to survive and hunt each other for feed instead. This shows incredible resourcefulness I only wish I was capable of. Peter pans the camera around the island to showcase the beautiful green shrubbery. A member of the Kai Tangata stands about 10 paces behind Olivia and Oliver. Oi, geezer geez, we found one. Look at him in all his majesty. He's a friendly bugger, as would be expected from such a beautiful society. Hello, cuz. Oliver greets. The tribesman steps forward, as do Oliver and Olivia. They are now dangerously close to meeting face to face. Cuz? He repeats. Cuz, eh? We're mates already. Oliver exclaims, laughing. Aye, cuz. We are friends come to help. Please, take us to your village to meet with your leader. Cuz, the Kai Tangata repeats. Cuz, aye. Please, take us to your leader. Rangatira. Yes, the boss man or woman. Rangatira. He nods, turning to walk away. Eh? You wish for us to follow? Olivia repeats rhetorically. Rangatira. This is fantastic, friends. We have touched down in Kai Tangata territory as friends and have been welcomed into their village. She continues. Today, we make the first step in repairing a centuries-long prejudice against our brothers and sisters. Join us as we deliver an exclusive inside look into this closed society. So stay tuned. You will only find this type of content right here on Walker TV. Oliver continues. Is that a cut? Don't you bloody dare, Peter, Oliver warns. I will eat your face off myself. The Kai Tangata turns to ensure the 3 videographers are still following as they enter a narrow pass which secludes their village from the shores of the island. Only someone incredibly knowledgeable, or a fool, would find and walk along this path covered by foliage. Hey bro, have you got a name for us to call you? Olivia questions. The man turns and scowls, then continues his march without missing a beat. Alrighty then, fair enough. Friends out there, for your information, the Kai Tangata are an intensely private group, and we are extremely privileged to have been invited this far. Please do not attempt this yourselves, as we have dedicated years to studying their ways and customs. And it's all for you, our viewers. You're the ones that make this all happen, so stay tuned for what's in store. Oliver adds on. Oi, take a gaze up there, Peter exclaims as they exit the tight path and enter a lush valley full of vegetation. It's mint. Couldn't have asked for better. Olivia, babe, I thought you said there was a famine on the island, and they only eat humans out of necessity. Yeah, and? Well, it's just that I see at least a dozen edible plants growing here. That's all. I just wonder why they don't eat them instead. Oliver wonders. Oh, babe, don't pack a sulk. We're here, just enjoy the experience. The Kai Tangata guide releases a guttural bellow as the 4 of them enter the sacred valley. Several others exit their homes as he greets his people in a dialect foreign to Olivia, Oliver, and Peter. Absolutely mint, Olivia whispers yet shouts into the camera lens. Here we get to observe the gathering of an entire culture before us, which the outside world has never been witness to. The Kai Tangata have a strong societal structure, which, well, it isn't immediately apparent who is who, but we will figure that out. Peter, focus on that man and woman there while we move in. Righto. Oliver, move in, make contact. Yes, babe, you take point. Olivia and Oliver approach slowly toward the center of the crowd. Oliver seeks approval on his position with Olivia, who nods reassuringly for him to step forward. Ahem. Greetings. My name is Oliver, and we come to your society in peace. Babe, I don't think they know English. Right. Kia ora, mates. Everyone standing around erupts into hearty laughter. Olivia, I think they're buying it. Oliver laughs aloud. Keep at it, Oliver. Look, one of them is approaching you. A young and slender male figure steps forward from the crowd and places a hand on Oliver's shoulder. Babe, I think he likes me. Look, you getting this, Peter? You already know I am, eh? Good, keep it rolling. Kia ora, friend. Nice to meet you. The young man, shirtless, rubs his hand over the shoulders of Oliver's jacket. Look at him. I think he wants your jumper, babe. You should give it to him. Yeah? All right, then. Go on, mate. Have it. Oliver says, removing his jacket and handing it over. Bit warm out here for me anyway. The young man takes the jumper and puts it on inside out, then turns towards his people and poses. They all laugh again while he mimics Peter. Go on, mate. Enjoy the moment. What more can I say? You look munted. He returns with a grin and proudly wearing his jacket, reaching for Oliver's shorts and giving them a tug. You can't have me stubbies, cuz. What will I wear then? The young man's disposition changes to something between a mix of serious and offended. He tugs Oliver's shorts again.
Take them off, Oliver. You don't need them.
Olivia advises. Oliver feels his face burning as he drops his trousers in front of an entire village. The young man grabs them and pulls them up his own legs, now wearing Oliver's entire outfit. The Kai Tangata laugh again, not at the nudity, but at their brother dancing in a foreigner's clothes.
What do you propose I do now, Olivia?
He asks, standing in nothing but his grundies and an old off-white undershirt.
Be calm. You have made friends with them. Now hold it. Yes, dear.
Oliver replies apprehensively, sweating bullets. He slowly turns his head to make sure Peter has the camera fixed directly on them, but sees two renegade Kai Tangata standing behind him with what looks like femur bones in hand. One of them clocks Peter across the head, while the other catches him from falling and rips into his ear.
Fucking hell! Peter's cocked it! Run, Olivia!
Olivia turns to look at Peter falling to the ground, followed by both his assailants diving onto him and shredding his throat. She immediately notices the camera falling to the ground and hopes it's still recording, even though Peter looks like he's covered in tea sauce and clearly gone.
Olivia! Run! Get out of here before you end up feed yourself!
Oliver's voice shatters her dream state as the young man wearing his clothes pounces and bites into his outstretched forearm. Several others rush and claw into Oliver's meaty torso, followed by most of the village, who carry him off to the barbecue pit. Olivia snaps to attention and sprints for the hills where they came. The two cannibals who took down Peter have joined the crowd in transporting Oliver, so she runs for his body and recovers the still-running camera. She dashes for an indentation hidden in the mountainside and turns the lens toward herself.
Olivia here. Our team has faced some unfortunate adversity thus far, but the mission will prevail, and that is to demonstrate to the world the Kai Tangata people are much more than simply mindless monsters. Please observe.
She pokes out of hiding and zooms the camera into the concentration of the village, where they are all gathered around Peter. A man enters frame with a large blade and systematically cuts him into delectable chunks of meat for the village to cook.
All right then. A bad example, eh? Fear not, faithful viewers, I will finish what we came here to do, even if that means putting my money where my mouth is.
Olivia silently rounds a corner to be within full view of the villagers, yet they are too preoccupied with Peter to notice. The young man wearing Oliver's clothing chews on Peter's hand like a dog with bone, covering the jumper in a spray of blood.
No worries, everyone. Just looks like a bit of tea sauce, eh? She'll be right. Then let's carry on. Peter, he's a goner no matter how you slice it. No pun intended. No harm done.
She places the camera down on a flat rock for a moment and pulls a silver flask from her fanny pack.
Might as well be on the piss before this one, eh?
The Kai Tangata begin to chant ceremoniously down at the base of the hill.
That's my cue.
She speaks to the viewers, zipping her flask away and sprinting with the camera under one arm before sliding into position behind a hut. Their party has already begun, which is the moment they will be most joyful, and therefore the most vulnerable for Olivia to make her mark.
Hello, friends. Please excuse my lack of manners. Kia ora,
Olivia announces, filming the reactions of the villagers before propping the camera on what appears to be a table.
My name is Olivia, and I am your mate even though you are currently eating one of mine. I forgive you. Yeah, nah, scratch that. There is nothing to forgive.
Every man, woman, and child has stopped what they are doing to gawk at Olivia, many of them either cooking or chewing pieces of Peter. One male steps forward excitedly after seeing their new friend approach. He continues slowly with a malicious grin before increasing into a full run toward Olivia. A gunshot bowls them over with an echo through the small village ground. The advancing boy crumples with a perfectly placed bullet hole in his forehead, while Olivia holds the smoking revolver to a round of gasps. One of the elders holds a hand up to hold them all in place.
All right, you bunch of knobs, listen up. There are plenty more bullets where that came from in me bum bag. You see me standing here? Yeah, mate?
She pokes herself in the chest.
"'Cause, friend, I am on your side, if you allow me to be."
Two men exit one of the huts with a long wooden pole resting on each of their right shoulders. Oliver sits affixed between them in a traditional pig roast with an apple in his mouth. They march toward the burning fire and prop their dinner above it.
"Oliver?"
Olivia whispers, tears filling her eyes.
"You would be so proud to know you will feed an entire society tonight. Bless you." "Psst, psst, you, girl."
The young man wearing Oliver's clothes murmurs to Olivia while the tribe is distracted by the pig roast.
"You speak English?" "Yes, I do. There are a few of us here that got stranded for whatever reason." "Explain to them what I said."
She whisper shouts.
"Tell them I'm a friend of the cause. I support the tribe, whatever you have to do. There's no need. They don't eat women. In fact, they worship you." "Then how did you come to join them? Why didn't they eat you?"
"No meat," he relinquishes.
"They said I was unappetizing, grotty. I proved my worth and they allowed me to join. It's quite nice here, actually. I rather enjoy my time. Plus, it's not like I have an Udi hidden to drive away,"
he chuckles.
"Right. What's it going to be then? Tell me what I have to do to prove myself. Eat Oliver? No, of course not. You must eat your victim, raw. His life may be replaced with yours, but only if you combine spiritually. You will then be one of us for life, forced to adapt to the way of life adopted here."
The elder steps forward with a hatchet and hands it to Olivia, bowing his head. She initially hesitates, then buries it deep into his friend's chest and pulls out his heart, holding it up in the air for the hollering and adorning new fans. Her people.